want this car? Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you? Are you? You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up, going in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes, let's talk about it. About it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least,
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again. I don't
know
there
yet.
I
Okay.
don't know yet.
And then, but
I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went, Ari. Right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in a relationship to meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been.
Okay.
But if we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. Waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, equivalent to that? I literally don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for dinner.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, how about?
So, you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He's
But
out of the parking space.
if I don't feel
Can you
respected,
see?
I am not gonna go through with the rest of the date.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand where you're coming from.
Okay, everyone. This video has went viral. And let me tell you something. This woman has basically messed up. And there's too many red flags I'm about to show you in a second, but she messed up because she thinks she can take advantage of that guy. And it backfired on her. So let me show you the red flags, right? So the first red flag was, the guy came in on time, ready to pick her up to take her to the Cheesecake Factory. She came in late, which basically that's the first red flag. The second red flag is that she don't want to go to a Cheesecake Factory. And obviously, so like the guy said, what is wrong with the Cheesecake Factory? Another red flag is that she locked herself from getting out of her car. Well, his car, by the way, because she refused to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And basically, the last draw was, the last red flag was he wants to come in because I know she's probably getting dressed, get ready. Even though it's a little bit late, and she refused to even allow him to be at her place. So basically, and as you know, he's a non-black guy, as you know, but he treats nothing but respect, cordial, everything, right? So now you see a guy like that who's possibly an East Indian, Middle Eastern guy, basically fed up. Because the thing of it is that he basically his time was wasted because she refused to go to, quote unquote, the Cheesecake Factory. Now, if she is selfish and immature. And she one of those sprinkle crowds. Like, oh, well, I don't want to go to no Cheesecake Factory. It's ridiculous. A pretty woman like me go to a Cheesecake Factory. One thing about men is that we don't look at you as looks. We look at you as personality. What's your interests? What's your goals in life? But she claiming, oh, I can't go to no Cheesecake Factories. This is embarrassing. And this guy, the guy was just really nice to her. But sometimes a guy like that has limits too. And so he decided to take her home because he's tired of her. And that's smart for him. See, and this is for the ladies, right? Don't be like her. Don't act like her. Because at the end of the day, the guy will get turned off because, number one, you're late. Number two, you being disrespectful to him and his time. And number three, you can't tell a man where you can go. I mean, he said he want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, but you acting like, well, I can't go to the Cheesecake Factory. I mean, you got to go somewhere else. See, that right there shows you that that woman is straight up immature. And selfish. She's selfish as well. This guy is nice enough to he's really nice enough to give her time. Give her some time. Well, most brothers I know, you said that we ain't going to Cheesecake Factory, we ain't going to do this, blah, blah, blah. At least he's nice enough. I mean, he's been a gentleman. He's been a gentleman throughout, right? And then on top of that, you recorded the situation, thinking you're gonna get jokes to him, but it turns out you got the joke. The joke is on you. Basically, you got mad. What you did to him, it backfired on you. Now you see why brothers felt the way they felt when it comes to women like that. Because they're tired. And if this is a non-black guy, they ain't gonna deal with this. They said, we're calling the night right now. I'm taking you home. Most brother will say, you'll find your way home. Call your girlfriends like Susan, Felicia, whoever your friends are, and let them pick you up. But at least with this guy you're dating, whatever, or was a date, first date, at least he's been respectful. He even took you home. And that's what I'm saying. Women like that aren't satisfied. So this video went viral. Everybody was talking about it, and I just hope that she learned her lesson that guys will not take it from you. They're not. They're tired of you. Basically, you thinking you're Miss Sprinkle. You listen to her saying what you don't want in a man, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, they'll get you alone and unmarried. Y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll talk to you in my next video. This is Langston signing off. Deuces.